Hello, I am Vonnegut,
Hello, I am Connor.
and today we are going to be watching
Hal-
Halloween.
Halloween.
What's a dentist's worst nightmare? Halloween.
Oh yeah, because of all
Halloween
their
is a
sweets and
dentist's
all the
worst nightmare.
goodies.
We're going to be watching Halloween, and if you would like to sync this up, what you're going to do in order to sync this up is press pause when I say to press pause, and press play as soon as the Compass International Pictures logo disappears from the screen. As soon as that happens, press play, but for now, press pause. So here we are. It's Halloween.
Halloween night.
We're feeling very atmospheric. Ooh,
It's not Halloween night.
we have orange lights going, a jack-o'-lantern flickering, and
A jack-o'-lantern flowing.
a jack-o'-lantern flowing and
Little creature in the
flickering.
dust.
By the way, what a fucking cool, this is your second picture out the gate, and you're already like, I want to
Yeah.
put my name on that one.
Yeah, it's
like,
John Carpenter's Halloween.
Yeah,
It's not
even
just
on
Halloween,
the
really.
box set, it's still just listed as
reality,
John
yeah.
Carpenter's Halloween.
He did Dark Star. That was his first one, right?
Yeah, okay, so this is his third because he did Dark
Okay,
Star,
yeah.
Assault
what
on
else did he do?
Precinct 13.
Oh, really?
And then this, which, by the way he got Donald Pleasance to be Dr. Loomis, because originally
Yeah.
he wanted either Peter Cushing or Christopher Lee, and they both said no.
Yeah.
Um,
My God.
So somehow Donald Pleasance, I don't know if he was a third person asked, but
Yeah.
somehow Donald Pleasance got in the mix. He said no, but then his daughter really liked the music for Assault on Precinct 13. So he was like, oh, maybe I'll look at this bloody picture. And what a fucking, gay. I mean,
yeah.
Jesus Christ. I mean, as these movies go on and they feel more distant from this movie and
Yeah.
nobody's involved anymore, him
Yeah.
being there is a fucking beacon through the whole
Yeah.
thing.
And
'cause,
this was like a director for hire thing, too, right? He didn't write this.
He did write it. He wrote it with Deborah Hill, but it was pitched to him as I think it was Mustafa Akkad wanted there to just be a nice little picture about babysitter murders because that's the hot new job on
Yeah.
town. Everybody's doing
Everybody
it.
was a babysitter.
Everybody's a babysitter. Everybody. And yeah, they wanted to make a movie
Okay.
about babysitters and murders.
Cool.
And John Carpenter was like, okay, and then made it fucking cool. But he wrote with girlfriend at the time, Deborah Hill, which is
Oh.
why the high school girl dialogue
Yeah.
fucking works as well as it does because it's an actual woman. Picture that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. This little chant is really so good. I like any Halloween song about
Yeah.
goblins. It's a
Yeah,
big thing
goblins
for me.
are pretty cool.
Ghosts and goblins
I-
out on the lake.
You ever play Ghosts and Goblins on NES?
No.
It's pretty good. It's really
No.
difficult though. It's a good fucking game though.
I don't believe you.
That's okay. That's not fair. But
Oh.
first time I watched this, I watched the first. I think I watched the first fucking 4 of these on VHS for the first time.
How old were you?
It was like high school.
I
But like one of my friends was like, "Hey, I have all these on VHS. We should all get together and watch the Halloween series."
I watched it on DVD the first
Yeah.
time I saw it. I was at a sleepover, and I was allowed to see R-rated movies. Not to brag, I think it was 8, but only very specific ones.
Yeah.
I didn't realize there's like a difference between like shit. So I was just like,
Yeah.
they were like, "Yeah, can you watch this?" And I was like, "Yeah, I can watch this." And it fucking horrified. I couldn't go to the bathroom. I thought he was going to be there, but there was something fascinating about it. Ooh, fascinating.
I feel like this would have freaked me out if I saw it as a kid, but I didn't. I saw Nightmare on Elm Street, but and that scared the shit out of me as a kid because like I was like, I don't want to go to sleep. He's gonna get me.
Yeah, this was like my
It's gonna
first
fucking get me.
introduction to like this type of movie. Prior to this,
Yeah.
I saw like I don't know, more like Vincent Price pictures, and that to me was what a horror movie was.
Yeah.
So I knew that some of those were rated R. So that's what my impression of like, it's just Vincent Price. But this was like the first time I was like, oh shit.
One of these fucking.
By the way, that's Deborah Hill's hand reaching into
So
the
that's not a
drawer.
little kid.
No, Deborah Hill
I
does
guess
the
yeah. Like
hands
look
in
how
the
tall this
scene.
kid is.
Yeah.
How old is Michael supposed to be here?
6? I want to say 6.
6 years old. Look how fucking
6
tall
years
it-
old and grabbing a butcher knife to
Look
kill
how
your
tall-
sister.
look how tall this
I
6-year-old
think
is.
there's something wrong with this kid. I think he's a bad boy.
Although I'm
Somebody
like,
needs to put him in timeout.
like
If somebody
I'm,
punished Michael,
I'm pretty short. So like, as a 6-year-old, I was extra short. But like, I feel like if you're 6 and you're like taller than a
towering
light switch,
over.
Like if
But
your
also-
head is above the light switch, that's weird.
This guy's not only done already, but he is like fully clothed already.
Wait, yeah, he just fucked her, right?
And he managed to get undressed, fuck, and get dressed and get out the
All
door.
right, I'm out of here.
Yeah, in the amount of time it took little Mikey here to grab a knife. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, we just saw them fooling around on the
We
couch,
saw them
right?
fooling around.
For real, I've never thought about that.
It's really fun.
I'm not even kidding. That's fucking great.
Yeah.
What a oh wow, that's weird.
How fast that guy was?
Yeah, like I didn't think about that. I just thought like he's just like, oh, I'm leaving. I didn't even think about them going up and like actually do it. I thought like he was like, oh wait, I gotta get home. So he did not actually. They didn't do it.
This clown mask is so fucking cool.
I thought you were gonna say it was funny.
It's so funny, like a clown, because clowns
Are
for
pretty
your
funny.
amusement.
Oh, I can't look at this.
You know,
I
that's
can't watch
actually
this.
that's supposed to be his sister. That's actually his
naked
sister,
person.
and she's naked. So she didn't take
That's
any
what
time to
naked
put
is
clothes
too.
on.
I didn't know that.
So this is actually right here. He's supposed to be killing his sister.
I
So that's
love,
actually what that is.
I love that he looks at his hand when he.
He
fucking
just
says-
wants to make sure
like,
it looks cool.
Oh yeah, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah,
I'm
you
doing a
know
good
what?
job.
Yeah.
I gotta make
Good-
sure I get
good
the
on me.
downward motion.
Yeah.
Fucking
No,
swiping
I
down.
kind of I love how robotic his like
Yeah.
hand motions look there.
No,
yeah.
it's cool.
It's really fun. And he's like towering over her as a little
Fucking
6-year-old
cool.
boy.
House to set that, like, to have this character be from too. Like, I don't know. It's a neat town. It's a
Yeah,
neat
you know
little
what? It's
neighborhood.
fitting that the house is called the Myers house.
Oh yeah, because because like Michael Myers lives there.
Do
Believe
you think
it or
that's
not.
why they
What a
moved there?
coincidence
Yeah,
that,
what a weird thing to happen.
what a coincidence that Michael Myers lived in the Myers house.
The mom is like so like
She's
she
like,
just doesn't
yeah,
want
she
to be
doesn't-
there.
You know, I've never
She's
looked
like-
at their faces.
It's like the fucking
The dad
face you
is
make like when
the
you're in
dad
line
has,
at the
like,
grocery
kind of,
store.
He seems like kind of concerned or kind
yeah,
of confused.
well, a kind
But
of
the,
concern.
I mean, but like that's more than the mom. The mom's like,
mom just
"Ah."
doesn't want to be there.
So like, are we done with the take? Are we done with the take yet? Can I leave? Smith's Grove.
What a fun name. I do. I,
I
love
actually-
how
I didn't know that was
autumnal
what
that
it's called.
movie, like that name is.
Yeah.
Smith's Grove.
Smith.
Ooh,
It's
it's like
Smith.
Samuel Adams. It's like the perfect. Like that is a
Yeah.
great like autumn name.
Smith's Grove. Granny Smith apple. You know?
Golden
That's what I'm thinking of.
Delicious. That's another one.
Yeah, but that's not related to Smith's
Red
Grove.
Delicious. That's another apple.
That is Fuji. There's Fuji's.
Oh,
That's an apple. Believe it or not, that's actually what an apple is.
it looks so cool. The purple like. Shit,
Yeah, this
dude.
is. I love that
So
like mystery
atmospheric.
light too. That's like shining up from below them. Oh wow!
Man,
Yeah.
Marion Chambers. What an interesting character. I hope she appears 3 or 4 more times throughout
Like,
this
does she
franchise.
actually show up like a bunch?
Yeah, she's in,
I just.
she's the one in fucking Kills.
Oh really?
Who's like,
Wait,
this is
really?
for Loomis. Yeah, that's this character. This is all she does, and
How have I
she shows
not-
up. She shows up in 2.
Well, wait,
she
what am I
shows up
saying?
in
How have I not
H2O,
known that? It's
and
like,
she shows
it's
up in
such a
Kills.
Fucking weird character
Yeah,
to bring
to
back.
bring
So,
back
like, of
multiple
course I didn't
times.
recognize her.
Each time they're like,
It's the same
Nurse
actress every
Marion
time, right? It's not
Chambers.
just the character.
No, it's this. It's both.
Weird. What the
it's so
fuck?
funny, and this is all she does.
Oh man.
Tarzan.
Alright.
What if his goatee was fake? There's like a scandal that
They
comes out.
painted it on. It's not even like a prosthetic. It's not like a fake beard
Also,
they put on. They,
Rabbit in
they
Red
painted
comes
out.
back a few times throughout this franchise too. Like the brand of fucking matches that he has.
Weird. What a weird detail.
Yeah.
I don't want him to get out. Oh, this was like, I remember watching this for the first time. And I think my friends and I were like, I thought it was kind of funny because you just see like, we didn't know this is how the movie started. Like we didn't know how this is how Michael was introduced, like in terms of like modern day Michael. And he's just like in a fucking, he just escaped and he's like naked under this little robe.
It's cool. The imagery of all of them in the field.
Him like
And you don't need to
jumping in the night.
not
fucking
not
scary.
to bring up the 2018 Halloween, but you don't need like a big fucking the bus crashed and need a big reason.
Yeah.
We don't know why the fuck this happened. It's
No,
just,
yeah,
they're
he's just
in-
out. He's
yeah.
just out.
And it's like, do they let them wander around like that? No, that's not normal. They shouldn't be doing that. That's creepy.
What's that little microphone? Do you see that? At
Where-
the edge of
where-
their
where?
car? Oh, there he goes.
No.
It was like the hood ornament.
He kind of looks like a Spider-Man.
Yeah, we should get this guy to play Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Fucking his big meaty arm reaching in.
He can do what?
I love that Michael Myers drives a car in this movie too.
Yeah, and you know what? That's another thing where you don't really need an explanation. It's just that like one line about somebody giving him lessons. That's all you need. I don't fucking care. Yeah, maybe there was.
Oh man, like not to bring up sequels too much. I'm gonna try my best not to, but like that shot of him breaking the glass, I didn't realize that was in Kills. That's like a nod to this.
Yeah,
That's
it's
kinda
the same
cool.
fucking thing. But it's such a fucking weird thing to like reference.
It's just what he does.
Yeah, he just likes
It's
smashing
not even
windows whenever
really a
it's Marion.
reference.
Whenever
I mean, it
Marion
is.
Chambers is in a car, he likes to smash the glass.
Yeah,
That's it.
That's
what he
wild.
likes.
yeah.
But he's like, I remember you. I'm gonna do this.
I remember
thing.
you.
I know who you are, Marion.
I'm gonna smash the window with my frickin' hand.
That character also dies like 2 or 3 times in the movies, and then she also dies in like a comic book adaptation, I think, if I remember correctly.
Man.
What a fuck! Did you recognize, by the way, when you first saw this, that it's the middle of fucking summer
No,
in
I
California?
didn't.
I didn't even think
But
about
also,
it.
I watched this on VHS for the first
Okay.
time too. So like 4:3 shit quality,
Yeah.
blown up
yeah,
onto a
like,
big screen.
In retrospect, like watching it now, it's like impossible not to notice.
Yeah.
But like,
Like knowing that especially, but like it gets you.
there's
it,
something
it,
about the atmosphere.
sucks
it
you
feels
in.
like Halloween.
It's pretty cool.
I think it helps that everybody's wearing sweaters. Like that,
Yeah.
that really does go a long way in movies. Like Knives Out gets that perfect, where
Yeah.
everybody's
I
just
still
in a
gotta see
perfect
it.
sweater.
And don't forget to
Don't
drop
forget
the
to drop
key off.
the
Who is this guy? Who even
Her
is that guy?
father, the owner
Does
of
he even
Strode
show up
Realty.
again? No, of course he probably doesn't. Does he show up again? Is he in any of the other
I don't
movies?
think
Does he ever
so.
show up in this movie again?
I do not remember, but I do not believe
I
so.
think this is his only ever appearance.
And it's just to drop the keys off. I want to know more about Strode Realty.
Man. Yeah, I never noticed the fucking how many leaves, green leaves are all over the
So
fucking
all the
tree. What is
trees
that?
are there's shots where you
fucking
can see
black thing in
palm
the-
trees in the background.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like I think I'm not going to try and predict it. I'll just point it out if I notice it. Yeah, right there.
Yeah,
Top left.
fucking
It's just
weird.
palm trees.
Yeah,
It's
fucking
so
weird.
fucking
Look at that-
strange.
Look at that.
But if you're not
fucking
looking for
cars.
that, you're
Look at
not
those
going to
cars.
like really notice.
These are fucking cool looking
Yeah.
cars, dude. Yeah, again, you're not. Yeah, you're definitely not going to notice. You see a few leaves on the ground, you're like, yeah, all the leaves are gone. That's what I was thinking when I first saw it. I don't think I even noticed that the second
You
time
know
I
what
saw
though?
it.
Fucking Halloween Kills should have done that, where it's just the middle of summer for their opening '78 scene. That
Oh,
it looks
yeah.
perfect, but that would have been a fun little nod.
Yeah, that's true. Man, yeah, again, I
What
didn't
a
even notice that they
great
didn't do
spooky
it.
house.
That's how like little you even notice it in this movie.
Yeah.
That I didn't even pick up that they didn't do that
Yeah.
in the other one.
Yeah, that's a really cool house.
Yeah.
I really like that.
I like that it's not
a lot.
completely run down either.
No,
it's not
it,
like,
it makes sense.
yeah, it's not like torn up. The windows aren't completely boarded up. There's like some wear and tear on it. The 6th grade. What were you doing in 6th grade?
Eating Cheetos and jerking off.
That's inappropriate. That's gross. But at the same time?
Yeah.
Oh.
This song, by the way,
Yeah.
is a song from John Carpenter's band.
Oh, they
It's
play
not
on
a
the
real
radio
song. Do they actually?
too. Yeah, in
When?
the car. Whenever Lori's driving around with her friend.
They play Blue Oyster Cult. You fuck.
No, at some point
Okay,
somebody's
okay,
in
I'll
a
take your
car
word.
is playing
But yeah, that song's
John
one.
Carpenter's band.
That
It
song
might not
is
be that
one
scene.
that John Carpenter wrote, and
that's
I wanted
fun.
to listen to it, and I can't.
Oh my god!
Also, we'll get to it when we get to it, but keep this character in mind.
What?
Yep.
I've seen like most of these. I don't know what you're talking about.
Keep this guy in mind. We'll get to it when we get to it.
He showed up in like Halloween 3.
Loomis is such a
As the same
freak.
character.
Even in this movie, Loomis comes out the bat like a freak.
Yeah, but he gets
Like he even
crazier,
parks in a
too.
handicap spot at a fucking hospital. Are you kidding me?
my God,
like what
yeah.
a douchebag.
What the fuck? Also, Loomis is Donald Pleasance. There's something about him, like, because I picture him from like the later movies more so, where he's a little bit bigger, you know. He's gained a little bit more weight.
He looks
But
really
his-
young in this
He's-
for
and
him.
also- but like his head, it looks exactly the same throughout all of the movies.
He's
But
got
his
that
body
big,
is so thin
round
in this
head.
movie. He's so thin in this movie.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what?
There's something it's kind of strange.
You know who he looks like as
Who?
time goes on? The shopkeeper in Goosebumps, The Haunted Mask. He kind of starts to look a lot like that guy.
I like when he gets like a little bit of pepperoni on his cheek in the later movies,
Yeah.
What's up? Yeah, I love that Michael Myers drives a car. in
I
this
love that
movie.
there's scenes in school. Like this
Yeah,
is
that's
this is
cool.
the best fucking stuff of this movie.
Yeah.
Like this is what I love about it. I just love seeing
It
people do
feels
their
the
day
mo-
to day on Halloween.
Yeah, I like the there's like a good spookiness to just like somebody fucking stalking this, like just stalking anybody.
I miss
everybody.
the stalking. As the movies go on, it
It doesn't-
completely
it's just,
disappears.
It's just killing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Which
just killing.
I don't know. Like it's just so. It's fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah. It
Fate
really is
never
hard to talk
changes.
about this movie without like viewing it as part of a legacy.
Yeah.
Of
But it's like,
films.
it's
it's really
weird
hard to
because
isolate this.
In a way, this should not have become like, yeah, like you know what I mean? It's like this is the one movie. It's Halloween. It's the one. It's like it's weird that
It is
you
a
can't
weird
get
one
more out of there.
because
out of this
this franchise is also there's certain elements that they're so scared to move past, like
Yeah.
the Strode family taking place on Halloween, and like things of that nature. They
Yeah.
just can't let it go. Like Friday the 13th, you can have anybody anywhere, except Camp Crystal
Yeah.
Lake. Sure,
And Jason's always,
And you
but he's
can-
always going to be a good swimmer.
you can vaguely make it take place on Friday the 13th, but that could be any time of year, anywhere. You can
Yeah.
play with that.
Like,
This
aren't the
it's
first
like
3 movies in that like just days apart too?
I don't remember.
So like, I
I
know
think-
I've heard stuff about that. Oh, holy
no,
shit.
I think there's some distance between them
Michael.
because Alice is like back home in part 2. Is that her name? I don't remember.
I don't fucking know. Who remembers anybody's names from those movies?
I
Those
know
movies are
Shelley.
fucking-
Shelley's the one that like
Shit.
sticks out to me, and that's it. Because he's like a lawyer.
Oh yeah, Shelley. I went to high school with
Yeah.
a kid who looked and acted just like Shelley, but he was like even.
Did you ever met
worse.
anybody named Shelley?
No, but I always
They're
picture
probably really
stuffed
cool.
shells. When I hear the name Shelley.
Yeah. I love like this is
For
such a small
official
thing,
use only.
but the fact that like
By
yeah,
Michael
you don't
Myers.
see his face in this movie.
No,
I
it's
feel like
great.
so many other ones try and do that. Like especially 2018, you just see too much. You see that he looks like an
Yeah.
old man. You see too much. This you don't even get like a hint.
It
at,
is
like,
funny
who he
whenever
is.
like the not the later movies, I guess, but like the later movies where they're like, you get to see Michael Myers' face for the first
That
time.
was
Michael
like-
Myers unmasked.
yeah,
and
that's
it's
like the
we've seen him
marketing
already.
gimmick for Halloween 5.
We've already seen him
Yeah,
in the first fucking movie.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not a mystery. It really isn't. Yeah, this is fucking
I love
Solid.
this. This is so fucking atmospheric.
God, I wish movies like I don't know. The new
This
Halloween
almost
movies
feels like
do a
Children
good
of the
job at
Corn.
feeling kind of like this in terms of just the way they're shot.
Yeah,
I fucking
yeah.
love the way.
Well, it's like most
This
of the
movie's
time these
shot.
movies forget that they're Halloween too.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like if you're going to make it take place on Halloween, take advantage of that. None of
That's
them
true.
really do, other than like the first 3. 4 has some great stuff.
There aren't a lot
But
of
I don't know-
Halloween decorations in this movie either, are there? I can't
Not
think of
a
them.
ton.
Halloween 4 does it better with like a ton of
Halloween 4 is the
decorations, yeah.
perfect. Like if you want a Halloween atmosphere, like that movie fucking
It's weird.
nails
You'd
it.
think they would have like gone crazy with that. There's a
Yeah,
few
no.
pumpkins, but that's like and jack-o'-lanterns, but that's like it.
Yeah, like there's stuff, but like I don't know. Something about this is so fucking eerie and ooky spooky.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but this works. But like even as the franchise goes on, you get like H2O came out in like August.
Yeah.
Fucking Resurrection comes out in July.
Mm-hmm.
Both of the Rob Zombie ones come out in August.
What the fuck?
The last up until
Oh, that guy
2018
died.
Oh
Sorry.
my god, is that a dead guy?
Yeah, he's dead. Oh,
What?
that's spooky. I don't like that.
That's actually
Wait,
really
I hope
crazy.
people don't like die in this movie.
Yeah,
So people don't. That's like it.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay, good.
But the
Yeah,
first
I don't want that to happen.
Halloween movie to get released in October since 1989's Halloween 5 was Halloween 2018. It
Wow.
took from 89 to 2018 to get a Halloween
Yeah.
movie in the month of October. What
Yeah.
the fuck is that? Why?
Yeah.
What a
That's
weird,
so weird.
thing.
Oh, that should be a fucking crime to release a movie called Halloween in any month other than October.
August, sure. September is
No,
fine.
September, I'm fine with it.
August,
You know what?
eh.
You know what? Fuck it. No, you're not allowed. If it's not October,
July is weird
if
as
it's
hell.
not October or late September,
This conversation
I'm not going to allow it.
is so good, by the way. I don't know. Everything about this conversation. We were talking about Clerks earlier, like the natural
yeah.
dialogue.
Yeah, this movie does that well.
This scene has some great.
I like
that's
I love
awesome.
whenever they're passing the joint in the car too.
Yeah,
that scene.
It just that feels so real. The
And,
coughing
like,
on it, and like,
Lori's like, I don't know. And
she's
it's
not
like,
trying
yeah,
to
just
act
fucking,
cool.
Yeah, no, she's
It's
just
like,
yeah,
but she's
okay.
like, it's not like I'm pure. I'm not going to do this. She's a normal person, so
Yeah,
she
she's just like-
tries it and then coughs.
Yeah.
It's great. So who cares?
yeah. Who needs books anyway? Like, who even fucking needs those things?
Who reads? Totally.
Like, who fucking needs those
Totally.
things? Fucking books? I don't fuck. Isn't that Matt Devine?
Oh,
I don't think so.
No, I think that's that Michael Myers fellow.
Oh, I thought that was Matt Devine.
I love how much he peers over. At
Yeah.
them. That's great. But yeah, just the stalking and stuff. Like, it's
Oh.
so good.
Holy shit. Yeah. Man, what the fuck? I'm trying to. Did I watch this movie last year? I'm trying to remember. So I feel like I've watched this movie every, fall season for the past few years. But I can't. I feel like I didn't watch it last year.
You know what? I feel like this is the only
didn't.
slasher movie where, like, I not only can I name, like, the main character,
Yeah.
but like the background people, like Linda and Annie.
Well, what was that at the
Bob.
edge of the screen? Did you see that?
No,
Did you fucking see that? There was like a
No.
cloth.
I didn't.
There was like
catch
a
it.
person there that was like not supposed to be there.
No.
That's crazy. There was like a crew member or something. That was like a white cloth. What was that?
I kind of don't love this movie on Blu-ray.
Why not?
It's so green. I don't know. I think there's an atmosphere to these movies.
Oh, I know
on
what you mean.
VHS.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It does cover a lot of it up.
I mean,
don't
it
know.
looks great on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
It looks
Don't get me
fantastic.
wrong. It's a very good-looking movie. But
I know what you
missed,
mean,
I missed
yeah.
the atmosphere of like the nice
On VHS, it's
flickering
like
tape.
desaturated and like
Or
looks like shit.
I
It's
watched
like-
this a lot as a kid. Whenever AMC Fear Fest. That
Oh,
was, like,
yeah,
a
look at their
huge
yards.
thing for this. Yeah, it's like really crazy.
I love looking at like where the cutoff of the leaves are too.
Yeah.
Also, fun fact. This is a fun fact about this movie and this series. This is actually the first movie to ever feature the character of Michael Myers. I don't know if you knew about that.
Oh, this was his first appearance.
Yeah, this is the first appearance of Michael Myers, famous comedian. And I mean, it's pretty cool to see this guy show up in such an early film. I mean, he becomes such a horror icon. I mean, there he is. There he is. But like this is a great movie and all, but I just need to know where he got the mask from. I need to know that, and that's what
I
makes me
want to
kind of
know-
hate this movie. This movie kind of sucks because I don't know where he got the fucking mask from.
I want to know the origin. I want to know what does this guy eat? Hey,
what
the
is
thing
this guy
about this
doing? He's walking
Michael Myers
around.
guy. I want to know what he eats. Where
fuck
does
is this guy
Michael
doing? Is he-
Myers go to the bathroom?
I mean, good fucking question because we're
does Michael
we're
poop?
sitting here like supposed to be scared of him. Like I don't even know where he fucking shits, and like Like, does he eat anything? Or is he eating these people? No, because he sets up a
Is
little
he
booby
eating
trap.
these people?
He sets up a little booby trap and plays games with them.
He does. He does. He does.
He
Play
dresses up in
games.
fucking funny little costumes and puts on goofy glasses.
I really like the thought of this being like funny to him. He's like,
I feel like
he's not just being a freak. He's like, this is really funny what I'm doing right now, because it is. It's like
it is.
like if you would have had
It's
to like.
funny. He's just killing people.
It's like that James.
He's just killing people on the ride. That's
but, like,
hilarious.
him like behind the bush, like running away afterwards. It's the
Just-
same thing with like the James Franco pie scene in Spider-Man 3, where like he would have had to just drop
Yeah,
to the
he's like,
floor.
he's on the floor.
Yeah,
He's on the
It's
floor.
same
He's
thing
not-
with Michael Myers. He would have had to like.
Like, if
dip,
you were Peter
like,
Parker in that
slowly
scene,
dip
you wouldn't
behind
be
and then
like,
run away.
you wouldn't be like, like, it's weird that he's like, oh my God, where'd he go? Must be the goblin powers. It's like, okay, at the very least, Michael Myers, it's like, I can believe he might be like, he might have some magic in him, right? He might have some spooky magic, and he can disappear or go fast.
Sure, yeah.
But Green Goblin.
Green Goblin does not have
New
these
Goblin,
powers.
I should reiterate. New Goblin. He can't do that. He was
Look how
pie.
wet that sidewalk is.
Yeah. You know what? That's something I just recently fucking. I don't know if it's necessarily why they did it there. No, they must have. Yeah, look how wet that whole street looks.
Yeah. It
They
also
wet down
might have
streets
just it might have
in
just
movies.
rained, too.
No, but that's what they do. Especially when they film at night, they wet down
In
the
these
street
pictures.
to create more reflection on the camera, so there's like more fucking shit going on. And I realized that's what makes like night scenes look so fucking good. The fact that they spray down the streets to make them wet.
Do you want to hear my naughty confession about night scenes?
What?
I kind of really like Day for Night. I kind of really
Have you
like
seen really bad Day for Night?
Yes,
though?
Goosebumps.
That's Goosebumps. I can
But
forgive
it works.
Goosebumps.
I love it.
I can
I
forgive
love it.
Goosebumps.
I don't prefer it. I don't know. I think
You know what? Nope did it
looks
pretty
good.
well.
Nope looks
did it
good.
pretty well.
Um,
There's some weird things I will say in Nope. And it's not. This is a nitpick for sure. Where it's
is
like
it the hat thing?
just like shadows. It's
I
the weird shadows.
Didn't
sometimes.
notice until it was pointed out to me, and then I was like,
I noticed it while
of
watching it,
course.
but again, I'm like, eh.
I don't know. It looks
It's not
good.
it's not
The
a
night
big
stuff
deal.
looks good.
And another movie that did
I
it really
also
well.
pay attention to her hat. You will see that hat come back.
Why?
You do see the hat come
Why?
back.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Weird. Oh, dude, there's the real life Annabelle doll in the background. You know that? The real life Annabelle doll is a Raggedy Ann doll.
Also, the thought of somebody only identifying Raggedy Ann as
That's the real life
Annabelle.
doll.
Like they're not aware of Raggedy Ann.
That's the real Annabelle doll. They actually got it.
It's kind of funny that Annie would call her with a mouthful of food with no intention of speaking. Because, like, yeah, I'd hang up too. You get a
Hello?
phone call and it's just silence. It's like,
Sorry,
sorry.
I was eating something.
Like, you couldn't have waited. Like, you actively
Couldn't have made a
dialed me.
sound. Just a sound to let me know somebody was actually there.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah.
Poor Laurie. I thought she left her book behind, but there's a pile behind her. Oh, this is great.
Oh wait, really
this
quick.
is so
before I
good.
Forget about it.
Yeah.
The other movie
Yeah.
that I love the Day for Night in is Mad Max Fury Road.
Yeah. No, but that's
But
like,
that's
it's
like so
stylized.
stylized.
Yeah.
It's not just like, oh, it's nighttime. No, it's like fucking
Yeah.
blue.
Yeah, it works.
And it works perfectly in that movie. That movie's cool as hell. That movie's
Fuck.
great.
Just her walking around with a pumpkin.
Oh, it's
is
great.
So I love that sweater.
God,
I love just sitting there, the wind blowing and the leaves
Thank
dropping.
God this didn't like it wasn't the 80s yet, you know? It was the tail end, it was the very end of the 70s. You know, I don't know, there's something about 70s aesthetics that I fucking love.
Yeah, and in a way,
70s
this
is
feels like
cooler
the
looking than
perfect
the 80s.
marriage between the two, since
Mhm.
like, every 80s
This
slasher
kicked
just
everything
rips this off.
But like this has the awesome look of the 70s.
Yeah.
The 70s, I'm telling you, it's cooler looking than the 80s.
Yeah.
Like, you know, people's
You know
hair,
what? Hot take.
haircut.
Hot take.
People's haircuts.
I don't know.
They
I
can
think
be bad.
a part of it for
but
me
the 80s
too
also
is
has some
the
fucking
80s has
horrible
been
haircuts.
so exploited in
I
pop culture.
agree.
Like, I don't know. I
mean,
think, like, the
I
70s,
lean
don't
into
get me wrong,
70s
the
shit.
70s has too.
For sure.
But, like, I don't know. There's something more unique about it.
Oh, this is great. This is so
She
fucking
doesn't know
funny.
what to do.
This is so funny. Who are these buffoons? Oh, it's our man. It's fucking him.
I like this guy a lot.
Does he ever come back?
No.
Could you imagine if this guy showed up
Yes,
again?
I could, because there
Yeah.
are some weird
There's some weird
characters
people that
to
show
come
back
back.
up.
Just wait. You got no idea.
I thought that said Charlie Brown. I thought he said Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown, 15 years ago.
Charlie Brown found the great pumpkin 15 years ago. Ever since then, Halloween's never been the same.
And he got himself a hacksaw.
I love that this is like just a real cemetery too. You know?
He never finishes his story. And it's, what was Charlie Brown going to do with the hacksaw?
Well, he's gonna carve up the great pumpkin. That's what he was gonna do.
Like the themes in this movie of like just the nature of evil being anywhere.
Yeah.
Are so fucking cool.
Yeah.
And there's some that like I love when they emphasize that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. That's just so cool.
I
It
agree.
kind of reminds me of like the way Candyman
100%.
uses urban legends.
Yeah.
It's like a similar, like just using this idea that like anybody can be evil. He's evil incarnate.
You know, you might become the Candyman, and some creep might hack your hand off in a church.
You know that, you there, little boy, you might be the Candyman. What?
Wait a minute. What? What? Man, I wish I could like. Man, I wish I could hang out in a fucking 70s car and smoke a joint with like my friends while driving around.
I wish I could smoke a joint with 1978 Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh, that'd be fun. That'd be so fucking fun.
Hey.
That'd be awesome. I wish I could be a Girl Scout, you know, and like making
I
popcorn.
wish I could
and,
watch Dr. Dementia for 6 straight hours.
And then like, you know, that's so
Look
fucking
how
funny.
close he is to them. He is like, he's really going for it
Yeah.
there. That's great. That's so good.
I love that it's not a subtle car to be driving around in either. There's like a fucking
No.
stamp on the side.
No.
Hey, you know, I smell something coming out of that car. What are you guys doing in there? What? He just never hears them.
Oh,
Oh, wait, that's fucking great.
yeah. I'd also this line. That's so funny. It's hard growing up with a cynical father. He shouts too. Like, yeah. I love that shit.
Oh, my God.
Dr. Loomis kind of reminds me of Bugs Bunny in this movie.
Yeah, what's up, Doc? He like pulls pranks on Michael Myers. He straps a rocket to his back and launches him into the moon.
He's going to make a big hole for Michael to fall into.
Oh, look how cool
He's going
that
to turn
is.
the sign on him.
There's like this movie, like there's so much great, just subtle shit in it.
Yeah, no, it works.
Not enough fucking movies do that. I'm serious. Like it's a lost art. Subtlety is a lost art in horror movies.
I love
It really
how
is.
much time is dedicated to Michael just kind of driving around. Like,
Yeah.
imagine being the like shithead type of person who's like, how's he driving? How does he do
Yeah, wait a
that?"
minute. How the heck does
But
Michael
also,
drive? When
how
did he
hard
learn
is
that?
a
He was
car?
in a,
The car's not hard to figure
freak.
out. You put it in drive.
Yeah, I mean, he knows how to kill people. He could certainly drive a fucking car.
He knows how to fucking break glass with a bare hand.
Yeah, I mean, I think he can
You want to
drive
talk about
a
drive?
car.
What about
He can
bloody
drive a fucking
bloody,
car. I'll tell you what.
Dr. Loomis?
What about Dick
Can he even
Baxter?
drive?
Does he ever come back? Who's
Who?
that?
Ben Tramer,
Oh, my favorite character.
the secret hero of the franchise.
Yeah, everybody's favorite, Ben Tramer.
By the way, if Ben Tramer comes, we're recording this way before Halloween Ends comes out, by the way.
Yeah.
if he fucking comes back,
Has he come back at all?
so well, Halloween 2.
Yeah, I mean, we're not even, yeah.
Yeah. So
Obviously.
Halloween Kills does have a line where
They
Sheriff
mention him,
whatever is like, "You've always had a crush on Ben Tramer."
Yeah, they mention him.
And we
They
do
mention
know
him.
that Laurie has had a child with somebody, and also
Oh
since
my God,
Halloween
do you
2,
think it's Ben Tramer?
Halloween 2 is no longer canon, so Ben Tramer might still be
He's
alive.
alive.
So we might get to see him.
Oh,
That
no.
might be her, like whoever Laurie used to be married to.
Wow. Oh my God, dude! If he shows up,
I
when Halloween
will
ends, that's
squeal.
gonna-
I had an emotional reaction when Ben Tramer got a shout out in Halloween Kills.
That's fucking
That was
funny.
fucking sick as hell.
Fucking Ben Tramer.
He's the best character in the franchise. He really is.
All that guy's ever done is got himself blown up.
Dr. Loomis is the exoteric. Ben Tramer is the esoteric.
Yeah, this is a fucking. Oh man, I wish more movies were shot on film too. It's like, I mean,
I wish more movies were good.
I guess. I mean, there's good
Ooh.
movies. There's good movies.
I don't know.
There's good movies.
It's this, and It's a Wonderful Life.
Those are the only good
That's it.
movies to ever exist.
Yeah, and then it's like everything else is like something, I guess.
A Wonderful Life and Halloween are the two movies that made it. They were the two perfect movies that ever came out. No other movie is good other than
Not even,
Halloween
like, the
and
most-
It's a
just-
Wonderful
It's
Life.
never been good. Those are the peaks of cinema. That's it.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Where
It's
the
such a
fuck
funny
are
pick.
these two going out not dressed in costume?
No, they're in costume.
They're not. They're just
dressed as
dressed
their
as a
parents.
boring suburban.
They're
couple.
dressed as their parents. Yeah.
What if Sheriff was misspelled?
Like John Carpenter wrote it on there with a Sharpie that like seconds before they got the
Forgot.
Oh,
how
you
it's
know, we should
spelled.
put sheriff on the car so people know what that is. He puts like 6 cigarettes in his mouth and fucking takes a huge puff out of it.
This shit's great. Just the urban legends about Michael Myers in this movie.
Yeah.
Speaking of
No, it's
Candyman
great.
comparisons, just the kids
great.
treating him like, oh, the boogeyman's gonna get you.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god. And
It's
this being
awesome.
like a haunted house that kids dare each other to go into because
It's
one
great.
gruesome thing happened here like the decade before.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking great. Yeah, these movies have so much fucking atmosphere. More movies should. I mean, I wasn't. I mean, more movies should be fucking take place on Halloween for real.
Was Michael eating the dog?
Yeah, that's what they imply. They imply that he fucking eats
he was
dogs.
hungry. That's really
That's kind
funny.
of what's cool about Michael Myers.
That he eats
specifically,
dogs?
no, but specifically in this movie, that he's just like a fucking. You don't know what this guy's gonna fucking do.
He reminds me.
He doesn't
of,
focus on a single person. He doesn't
Jason
give a shit.
in Part 2 specifically.
Yeah.
This kind of like a campfire tale atmosphere to them before they become
Yeah,
like pop
that
culture
movie has
icons.
that vibe to it
Yeah,
too, which is
yeah.
cool. We should go through those.
Yeah, those would
For
be
these, like,
fun.
that'd be fucking cool.
Fun. I like the wallpaper a lot.
Yeah. What? Who? How do you know this? I want to know that. How does this guy know so much?
Never did any research
What if this?
into the case.
You know what?
He
Here's a
just
little
kind of
fan theory.
vaguely
This guy
knows who
is
he
Michael Myers.
It's because he's the Halloween shop owner and he's got the haunted mask on. That's why he looks different.
He was like, I wanted to be fucking Captain Kirk, but now I'm. Oh, fun fact! I don't know if you know about this. Did you know that the Halloween mask, the Michael Myers mask, is actually William Shatner?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our trivia fact. The Michael Myers mask was William Shatner's face.
Oh, really? Wow, I actually didn't know that.
Imagine being William Shatner and Michael Myers looks just like you.
I mean, that's crazy. You know, I actually didn't know that.
That's really insane. I love how pretty Loomis's eyes are in this scene.
Oh my God, they're
And Sheriff
glowing.
Brackett, and Sheriff Brackett
glowing.
looks dreamily into them, longingly,
His goatee's kind of odd to me.
because it's fake.
I mean, probably.
John
yeah.
Carpenter drew it on
he
before
painted
the
it
shoot.
on with the same Sharpie he drew Sheriff with.
Yeah. Imagine they were
weird that his
doing
goatee,
like
stretches
the
out.
like MCU type setup in this movie. where it's like he's gonna be a Skrull later on. It's not even
Dr. Loomis is a
yeah, it's not
Skrull?
even the real Dr. Loomis.
He's a fucking Skrull. He's
You
not
know,
real.
more movies need to borrow things from Goosebumps.
From the MCU.
Yeah. Well, there's
They
like
need to
that
borrow
great
Skrulls.
Goosebumps twist in Stay Out of the Basement where
Yeah.
it's like they're with their dad and their dad's grumpy, but it turns out that's not their dad and it's like living plants that
Oh,
replace
yeah, yeah,
the
wait,
dad.
I've seen that one. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but imagine like a fucking R.L. Stein twist in this movie where like Loomis is actually like a plant man and the real Loomis is like, well, Michael's innocent.
I was just trying to help him. Like, just imagine the reveal, even the twist being Loomis is Michael Myers. Like, what a weird fucking twist.
Yeah.
That was actually a studio note. They were.
Oh, this Loomis guy's pretty good.
We thought
but,
there should be more of a connection. Like, how
I
does he know
actually-
so much? We never explained that.
I actually thought that he should be Michael Myers, and it's like, what does that mean?
And then it cuts
Well,
to John
you know.
Carpenter, like an interview with him. He's like, I didn't like the idea. I didn't want to do that, but they twisted my arm."
Tarantula Man. Boogie Person.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, that's that didn't age well. That didn't age well at all. Calling him a boogeyman, boogie person, please.
No,
We don't know what
it's,
Michael identifies as.
I also just want to say, for the record, this isn't like a weird
No,
gender
no,
joke.
yeah, this
it's
is a
it's a don't
reference
look
to
under the bed reference.
That's a reference to Don't Look Under the
Yeah.
Bed.
I thought you didn't catch that at first. I'm like, please,
No,
God, don't turn
I
this
know,
into
I
like
know what
a
you're
weird,
talking
like,
about.
gingerbread person. You can't say gingerbread man anymore.
No, I know
Okay,
exactly what
yeah.
you're referencing. I'm just leaning into it. I'm just playing into it.
Oh, Michael's hungry. So
He's
do you
gonna
think
eat that
Michael
dog.
hearing a dog bark is
How-
kind of
by the-
like,
I guess no. You know what? I'll
like
bring it up
me
when we
hearing
get
the
to it.
Taco Bell?
But it's related to the dog. I'll get to it when we. I'll bring it up when we get to it.
He
But
got
holy
hungry.
shit!
Oh, I hate that dog. I want to eat that
fucking
dog.
hate that goddamn dog. Red herring right there too. I think she might be Michael Myers.
Ooh.
What if this is like a mystery?
Who's Laurie going to the homecoming dance with tomorrow night?
Ben Tramer. Just talk to Ben Tramer.
Fuck!
Oh, I love that guy. What a great guy.
What a hunk!
Ben Tramer. How?
This little fucking
Kids
nosy
laughing.
fuck. Michael Myers should just get him.
Well, Mike.
get
Somebody
him.
should kill this Michael Myers guy.
Uh,
somebody should fucking kill this
should
guy.
Kill this kid.
I mean, please tell me you didn't. No, you didn't. I mean, how embarrassed are you? Laurie's embarrassed.
This kid's annoying as hell. Remember when he was played by Paul Rudd?
Yeah, I mean, this is little Paul Rudd. This is him as
Yeah.
a child.
You
This
know,
is
they-
actually,
they
believe it or not,
tried-
this is actually Paul
they
Rudd
tried
too.
to get Paul Rudd back for this for fucking kills.
Wait,
but-
no way.
Yeah, they tried, but he was
He's
was
too
like,
big.
He's like, I'm too busy with Ghostbusters. No,
Yeah, he was in a Ghostbusters movie. I forgot that was a thing.
yeah, the movie's good.
It's
I-
fine, yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I just have.
I don't think it's that
not
bad,
thought about it
but I don't
since.
think it's particularly great.
Yeah, it's very
It's fine.
I just made a
Just made a
mess of
mess.
myself. I tried to eat that dog.
Oh,
and-
yuck. I need a bro.
Oh my god!
Oh, man.
What a babe!
I should not be watching this.
Bodacious.
There's a child in the fucking. Is the child in the room?
No, she's in the other room watching.
thought- yeah.
Watching.
Isn't
her
she also
programs.
babysitting somebody?
Yeah, she's babysitting the girl,
Yeah.
and then Laurie's
I
babysitting
guess the baby is
the
in
boy.
the other room that she's sitting on.
Oh, I think the problem is that you don't know what babysitting is.
Well, you have to sit on the baby.
You have to smother it to death with your behind.
That's inappropriate. But
This
I mean,
dude
I guess
has a
that's the
gun.
job, right? That's what you do. So this is the
Just
dog that I was.
stomach
This is a dog
grumbling.
moment.
Yeah,
I was talking about.
I forgot about
How
the
did
first
they fucking
dog
do this? By the way,
getting the dog to bark.
no. When he fucking offs the dog.
Oh, the fact that he kills a dog at all.
Yeah, no. It's like you know how like you see the dog's legs, and it goes limp. Like what did they fucking do to that dog? Like while filming this?
okay.
You
I
know
see
what I
you're
mean?
Asking now.
Like
yeah.
that's fucking insane.
Yeah.
What did they do? Did they tranquilize it to like put it to sleep? I'm being
John
100%
Carpenter
serious.
is like snuffing it out.
I have
as
no
it
idea. Like,
happens.
but like, how do you get a
Yeah.
dog to do that?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you can get a dog to play dead, I'm sure you get one of those Hollywood
Sure,
dogs.
but
You can
like,
get them to do anything.
Man, that looks like the dog fucking died. Like I don't know how they did that. Like
I never thought about that.
That blows my
That's
mind.
really good. I'm surprised they kill a dog at all. That seems too taboo.
That's a
for,
toughie.
Yeah, it's
That's
like killing a
tough one
kid.
to do.
You just don't. Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't really happen.
Killing a kid in a fucking movie. Alien versus Predator 2. Aliens versus Predator Requiem. They kill a kid at the very beginning, I'm pretty sure.
Good. That's what more
He
kids.
gets like a face hugger and then gets like a chest burster.
Good. Yeah,
It's like a normal.
they
like,
should be benching more kids in these fucking movies.
You've seen the Blob remake, right? The 80s one?
Yeah.
There's a kid that gets killed in that.
I don't remember.
They kill a kid in that. What's your favorite kid kill?
I think. What is it? I think it's Assault on Precinct 13 has a kid death.
I don't think I've seen that movie.
It's I think it's Assault on Precinct 13.
Is it a good
She
kill?
like orders ice cream from the ice cream man, and then a gang comes up to the ice cream man, and
I ordered strawberry.
kills him. Well, the little girl comes back and she's like, "You gave me vanilla. I ordered vanilla twist," and the gang shoots the little girl. I think it's Assault on Precinct 13,
God.
and if I'm wrong,
You're
do not
wrong,
care.
then.
Oh gosh, so cool.
What do you think about those socks? I like them.
I don't know. I don't
I
like
like her
socks,
socks.
that are too big.
I like long socks. It depends on who's wearing them and how you're wearing them.
I just mean on myself.
Huh?
I mean on myself. I don't really like
That's fair.
super long socks. I have
Yeah.
hairy legs, and then it's like the hair gets stuck in the sock, and it's
Sure.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I could shave my legs, but just for a pair of socks, no, thank you. I'll
Yeah,
just
it'd be
not
worth
buy
it.
those socks.
It'd be worth it. In the summertime, feels great. I'll say that much.
To wear long socks.
No, to shave your legs and wear long socks.
Then it's too hot. That's too hot. That's the problem. What if she just started drinking her Tide?
I thought that was a box of cereal.
It might.
thought they were
It
tricks.
looks like it. These bloody millennials with their eating Tide
bloody,
Pods.
you know, all
Remember
these
back in the day?
fucking millennials
Kids today
eating
would
their boxes
Kids
of Kix,
today would
Kix
never know
cereal.
what it was like to pour a bowl of Tide.
You know,
for
kids these
yourself.
days don't eat cereal anymore.
You know what I noticed?
What?
Dude, I never see kids commercials anymore.
Yeah, they don't make them anymore. Kids. You know what's
It's
weird? Kids don't. I don't think kids even exist anymore. I don't think they make
Kids
anything.
today would never know what gym class is like.
You know what's weird? I haven't seen gym class in like a while. I don't. Do they still do gym class?
I haven't seen kids in a long time.
It's. Not,
I have
imagine,
to.
like in college having to go to gym class. Oh, I got gym.
Fuck. that. Oh, look, the
Holy
reflection.
shit!
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I've never noticed that before.
See,
that's so good.
That's the thing about the Blu-ray
Yeah.
that you wouldn't. You might notice it on VHS, but yeah, probably not.
No. Oh man. Best time I ever had seeing this movie was at the drive-in.
I'd love to see this at a fucking drive.
They brought it out on film, and it had like such a good flicker
That's awesome.
to the whole thing.
Did it have like the discoloration,
Yeah,
decoloration where it was like kind of
it was
red? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it was really
cool.
cool.
What did we see that was kind of that had that look? It was at the drive-in. It was fucking. It was a Slumber Party Massacre. That's what it was, wasn't it? Yeah.
Maybe. Speaking of which, completely unrelated to Halloween,
Mhm.
Sorority Babes in the Slime Bowl
My
Bolorama
favorite
is
fucking
getting a
movie.
sequel.
Wait, no.
Yeah. And the poster, it's like 3 naked women, and it says "Impy is back."
Oh my
So get ready for more Uncle
Who's
Impy.
directing?
Some
Steve Dakota did.
no, I think it's an actress. I think she used to be an actress in these movies, but she seems really. I saw really
real
funny.
excitement.
Yeah.
This is fucking real.
I saw
love
really
Sorority
funny
Babes
set
in the
photos
Slime
of this.
Ball
It's like
Bolorama.
an old woman, and
Ah.
she's like surrounded by these like naked women, and
Linnea
she's
Quigley
like
gonna be in it?
smiling. I don't think so.
Oh, get her in it.
She might be. I don't know. I didn't really look
Bring
too
back
much
Spider.
into it.
I want to see Spider again.
I just know that it exists
Oh.
and that it's coming.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the best
Yeah.
news I've heard in forever.
Well, what if she was wearing galoshes instead of long socks? Think about that, folks.
Yeah, that's a good thought. But now I can't stop thinking about Sorority Babes in the Slime Ball Bolorama. 2 legacy sequel.
Yeah.
To,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
what
yeah,
the
yeah.
fuck?
They bring back Linnea Quigley like Harrison Ford. like they have like a like
I'm
she
Spider. She's like in her fucking
she's at the
whatever old she
she's
is.
at the bowling.
She'd still be great though.
She's at the bowling place, right? And then she turns to Uncle Impy and she goes, "Impy, we're finally home."
They're not friends.
They became friends after the movie.
They just hang out.
Yeah.
She let him out of the little
Yeah.
trophy. What a weird sequel to bring up, like, to fucking create after. Like, yeah, what a weird movie to do a sequel to in general.
At this point in time.
Especially at this point. But, like, even back then, I'd be like, what a weird thing to make a sequel to. But, like, now? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, we also did just get a Slumber Party Massacre remake. That's supposed to be really good.
Multiple of those.
That's another one that's weird to have become a franchise.
Sure. But, like, Sorority Babes and the Slime Bolorama. There's only one of those.
Because it didn't become a franchise.
I know, but it's just, like, the fact that, like, if they're making a... Wait, so are they making a new Slumber Party Massacre? Is that what you just said?
They already did.
When?
Like, last year or something?
Okay. Well,
it's supposed to be really good.
Even then, there are multiple sequels.
Look
to
at
that
all
movie.
these kids running in Halloween and not Slimeball Bolorama.
I mean, we got to get these kids in Slimeball
We
Bolorama.
gotta kill these kids.
In Slimeball Bolorama. There's a girl in that movie who becomes Bride of Frankenstein lady. And she fucking chases somebody around a fountain.
He was just sitting
He was just hanging out.
behind the car.
Okay, yeah, let's get off of Slimeball Bolorama. We'll talk
I
about that at
am
some
off
point.
of it.
Yeah.
I'm ready for Halloween.
But you know, just a little
what
fun
is
fact about
this
Slimeball
little
Bolorama.
fuck's costume? Anyway?
It's like a little
Is he an
spaceman.
astronaut?
He was Luke Skywalker.
I hate this kid. I hope he never comes back in this franchise.
He comes back multiple times, right?
Yeah. He does.
Yeah,
it's
weird.
in
Weird.
yeah.
Weird.
Also, they have like a weird cameo in Halloween 4. I can't remember if Tommy is in there, but I know Lindsay
Yeah.
has like a really strange cameo in
Odd.
that movie. Oh no, Laurie, he is your one and only love.
Oh man.
There is, by the way, there's a short film on YouTube about Ben Tramer and what
No.
his night
So
would
it's
have
a
been
fan
like.
film?
Yeah, it's so
That's
funny
cool.
because it's like he's just out at a party drinking and he gets a phone call that Laurie's throat is into him, and he's like, "Oh
No
shit!"
way.
And then he sees a news report that bad things happened at like the house that she's
Yeah.
babysitting at, and he's like, "I gotta go protect her." And then he's like, he walks.
Oh, wait, save it, because Halloween 2, we're going to get to it.
It's such a good idea.
Oh, that's fun. That's funny. And it's not one of those weird fan film Halloween fan
the
films where
ones
it's
that
like,
think they're
we're
really
gonna make a
cool.
really cool. We're gonna make the Halloween
I-
movie. They never will.
I think the minute
It's
somebody
like, oh, no,
starts
they're-
describing the character of Michael Myers
Yeah.
as a badass,
yeah.
see, this
It's
is
something
this is a
weird.
fucking guy who first off, he's a crazy guy.
Yeah.
Second, he's eating dogs. It's like
yeah. And
This
he's
is-
murdering dogs too, like let alone eating them.
He
He's
just kills them for
strangling
fun.
them too.
yeah, and then he also just
He doesn't always
he-
eat them.
he
It'd be one thing if he was
stalks-
just like, I'm gonna kill it. I'm at least gonna eat it, get some nutrients out of
Right,
it. But
right,
he's
right.
Just like,
He's doing it
I'll
for
eat sometimes,
funsies.
but now I'm just gonna
and
strangle
then he
this
also
dog.
just stalks women like all day and night and
Mm-hmm.
stealing cars. I don't know, something about this
Driving.
guy. Dude, total badass.
He can drive.
It's like those Michael Myers cosplayers that like I don't know if
Yeah.
you've gone to a horror convention,
No, I'd like to. I
but
think that'd be
there's
funny.
a ton of them, like Michael Myers guys,
Yeah.
and they lurk and they all think they're really scary
Because they don't talk.
and badass.
They walk
and they do the
around.
head tilt. And
Oh, the iconic head
most
tilt.
of them are not gonna fat
We're
shame, but they're
assholes.
a bit
We're
overweight
assholes.
for a Michael Myers type.
We're assholes. These people are just having fun. They're not hurting anybody.
They're funny to make fun of.
Sure,
Those
no, I know.
Halloween fan
That doesn't
films.
make us any less
No,
assholes.
no,
We're assholes.
Sure, whatever. Fuck them.
By the way, that was not a laugh at a lady getting strangled. That was a laugh
Oh
at
my God,
you
this
going,
is so. Michael Myers is such a
"Guys,
badass.
This is badass.
No,
This is the craziest
I-
thing I've
I
ever
do
seen in my life,
love
guys.
these movies. I just think those people are really funny.
Yeah. So, I just don't understand why Jason here is killing people, though.
She makes like that. What is it? A Hiago?
What?
Whatever that anime face where you like the
The Belle Delphine
it's
face?
like the cross.
Like, yeah.
She just did
Like
that.
the e-girl face.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
making,
yeah.
Like the anime face. Yeah.
She must have been really into it, folks.
Well, she loved anime. I don't know if you knew this about this lady, but she loved anime.
They are so into that
Watch 'em
movie.
fucking.
They look like
what is
us
that movie?
right now.
Forbidden Planet. Is that the name of that movie?
Is that what this is?
Yeah,
That
I own
makes
this
sense.
movie. I have that movie. I've never seen it.
The
but I own
only
it.
thing I know about this movie is
Leslie
there's
Nielsen's
a
in it.
line. Is he actually?
Yeah,
There's
this
a
is like one
line
of his
in
first roles, I think.
the opening song of Rocky Horror Picture Show that references this
Oh.
movie, and that is all I know about it.
Yeah, it was like a big deal. Apparently, that's all I know about it. But let's get off of that because I don't know anything about it.
Kid thinks he's so clever.
What do you mean? Where are you? What a fucking dumb kid! Stupid fucking
stupid kid. They should
What a
kill him.
moron! I mean, like this kid.
Oh,
I mean, like
that looks. There's something about like the shots of this house where the house almost looks ethereal. And
no,
it's
it
fucking
does.
cool as
It's
hell.
great. Yeah,
Like I don't know what it is. It's only the house that looks that way too.
and
It's like slightly out of focus.
yeah,
And it
it kind
it's
of
got
has
that
like a haze
ethereal
to it.
blur. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Again,
so
going
good.
back to our Clerks conversations. I'm a sucker for movies that take place in like one day.
Yeah, I think that's fun.
It's so fucking cool. I think that's awesome. More movies should do that.
I also I love calling him the boogeyman.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
yeah.
It's not a very creative boogeyman.
like,
If he's
who's-
the man of nightmares and it's just a
Mhm.
blank faced person, I like the Oogie Boogeyman.
Yeah.
That you know what? I'm gonna be honest. When I
Mhm.
hear boogeyman, that's my definitive.
Yeah.
That is a boogeyman.
With Santa Claus.
Sandy Claus. But no,
Um,
that's such a fucking cool like. Oh, that is the boogeyman.
Yeah.
He's just the embodiment of evil.
I like that too.
Yeah.
That's cool. So whose imaginary friend was Michael Myers, like before he became a boogeyman?
Loomis.
Yeah, wait, yeah, that makes
Loomis-
sense.
It was Loomis.
It was Loomis's imaginary
childhood
friend. He grew out of him
imaginary
too
friend.
fast.
Michael's bitter, pulling little
He
pranks.
became a boogeyman because
Yeah.
he's like, I don't believe in you anymore. Michael, I don't believe in you. That's why he has the face of Captain Kirk, because he was a big Star Trek fan when he was a kid.
Loomis is grinning preemptively of his little prank, and it's so funny.
What a fucking freak this guy is.
away from that.
Get your ass away from that fucking
Look how
house.
proud of himself
He's like,
he
oh,
is.
I got him good.
Oh.
Yeah, the progression of Loomis in these movies is fucking funny. Like, he's a fun character to, like, focus on, you know?
Yeah, I'm glad that he stayed around. That's
Yeah.
one of the biggest like disappointments with H2O is just
Yeah,
that
he's
he's
just
not
not
there.
there.
Yeah, because if he was alive, he would have been there.
He would have been there, for sure.
But same with John Carpenter was at one point in talks to, I think, direct. He might have just been in talks to be involved, but I
Yeah.
think he was full on supposed to direct that movie, and it
H2O.
didn't happen. Yeah,
Whoa.
so Steve Miner got the job.
Think about this in, like, terms of H2O and Dr. Loomis. It's weird that, like, because Halloween 2 is no longer in canon with H2O, right?
No,
Or is
Halloween 2 is still canon
It
with
is?
H2O.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
Halloween,
then that's
Halloween
fine. Never
2, and
mind
then
then.
H2O.
I guess less so. But, yeah. I guess Loomis was only around for, like, one night, technically,
Yeah.
in that universe.
But I mean, there's like a trauma bond between the two of them.
Yeah.
Seeing like that would have been
Weird.
so fucking cool to have like a scene where the two of them have to get coffee together and just talk about this.
that would have been cool. Yeah, especially
That
with
would've
all
been
that
great.
time between.
Yeah,
And not even,
and like maybe they
not even
loosely
having
stayed in
Halloween
contact.
4
but
and 5
yeah.
and 6 in there. It's
None of
just
that's
like,
happened. So it was like
It's
Loomis experienced this one
long
night
time
and it
ago.
stuck with him just as much. Like that would have been
Yeah.
cool as hell.
Yeah. I guess we'll get there.
Yeah, they should do more books like that, like a what if situation with the
Yeah.
Halloween franchise. Because there really is like so many like. just-
Yeah.
I also would love to see somebody tackle a multiverse of Michael's concept.
The multiverse of Michael.
That would be so fucking fun. Just somebody trying
Which
to make
Michael would
sense of all
win?
of this. No, they're not fighting.
No, like they'd have a little fight at the beginning because, like in superhero movies,
They
all
don't
anybody
trust
ever wants
each
to see is the
other.
heroes fight, right?
They don't trust each other.
So, like Michael would fight himself for a little bit. Which Michael would be the strongest Michael?
Halloween 5 because he cries and it reminds you that real men cry.
I guess that's true. That's fair. I like that. That's poetic.
This is totally silly.
What's this guy's name again?
Bob.
So you were this guy for Halloween.
Yeah,
no, you
I
weren't.
was. Yeah, I was.
You were this guy or Michael as this guy? You were Michael as this guy, right?
Both. That's when I was wearing the sheet. When I took the sheet
does this
off.
guy wear the sheet?
No.
Yeah, you were
When-
this guy. You were Michael as this
when
guy.
I had the sheet on. When I took the sheet off, I was just Bob Standard.
Okay. Is his last name Standard? In my world, it is.
Yeah.
He's
the Standard.
In my universe, it is.
Oh.
In my multiverse
like
of Michaels,
he does
it's
a little-
Bob Standard.
He does a little hop to get on the couch, and it's really funny. He's like, ooh. He's really excited. See, this is the passionate time-building romance that we need. That
Yeah,
Judith
and not
Myers
like that
didn't
weird
get.
shit at the beginning of this movie where the guy just puts
You
his
know,
clothes
if
back
he-
on and leaves, right?
If he lasted longer, the murder may not have happened.
Maybe.
Michael may have
she
lost
wouldn't
his
be
nerve.
brushing her hair, the door would be locked.
Yeah,
Maybe there would be 2 murders, though. Think about that. There'd be 2 kills.
maybe, but maybe the door was locked.
Michael could get in. Little baby Michael? Little baby child Michael? He could get in.
I love how tiny the eyes and nose are on that pumpkin.
I missed it. I
It's
didn't see it.
really good.
I
and
looked away.
I think we need more stuff like
Little
that.
baby eyes.
Big pumpkins with
It represents
tiny
baby
eyes.
Michael.
More variety with our pumpkins.
Do you wish Michael killed these kids?
I wish Michael would fucking slaughter them.
That's awful. That's mean. Because like this is all they want to be is Little Red Riding Hood and a spaceman.
And just watch.
One of
scary
them's not even in a
movies.
fucking costume.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
this
what
one
a
little
lame
freak kid.
Halloween. They did. There should have been a trick or treating scene.
It's you know what? Yeah, I'm thinking about this. There's no fucking Halloween decorations anywhere other than some jack-o'-lanterns. You see like a couple kids walking around.
Yeah, you know, maybe it's just one of those things though with like the Halloween Oreos where they
Yeah.
don't literally taste different, but there's something
They
about
feel
them
different.
that tastes different. You know?
Yeah, you
And
call
it's
it
like-
Halloween. It feels different.
Yeah.
You could, even though you don't see those kids trick or treating around, you know they're out there.
Well, no. What I'm saying is because like you only watch this movie around that time of year.
Yeah, you can fill in the blanks with your.
You
just
associate it with that time
instinctually-
period.
Yeah, you
Um,
fill in the blanks.
I think I was talking to you earlier about candy corn.
Yeah.
Candy corn tastes like Halloween.
Yeah.
And there's nothing about it that's particularly Halloween tasting, but every year
Well, what does
I-
Halloween taste like? Do you eat Halloween? like, there's no taste
No,
to Halloween.
There's flavors of
There's
the
like a
season.
feeling to it, and I guess
No,
candy
I mean,
corn
like-
is adding to that feeling.
I don't know, but like in my mind, like Halloween has a flavor. Like
I
pumpkin
guess so.
spice
Yeah. I guess so. Yeah.
is like a flavor of the time period. So I'm saying like there might be an effect like that where in your mind you just associate this with the time period, so
Yeah,
it
for
feels
sure.
more. But like I don't know. And then it doesn't need like too much to just. It does feel like Halloween night.
And it's shocking how much like you don't unless you've seen the movie 1,000 times, you know, and you're like, okay, now I'm noticing there's not a lot of people walking around trick or treating, and there's
Yeah.
not any decorations really, you know.
I wonder if they're actually kids.
Like, what do you mean, the trick or treaters that you do see?
Yeah. So no, with
There's more trick or treaters in Halloween too, though. You see more of them.
I don't think you do. You got the one kid with the fish hook in his mouth, and that's pretty much it.
Although I have seen Halloween 2 once. I've only seen
But
it once.
With
so,
Trick or Treat, because they were filming so late at night,
yeah.
it's actually little people dressed up as.
Are you fucking with me?
No.
Really?
Yeah, in that movie, the trick or treaters you see are little people.
In Trick or Treat?
Yes. So I wonder if they had a because it's like
Wow.
they were filming
Oh, yeah,
so
that
late
makes
into the
sense,
night
though.
it broke child labor laws.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
So I wonder if they do that in this, or if these are just actual kids.
I don't know. It's the 70s. They weren't like following rules very strictly, probably. Like that's partially a joke, but also like
No,
just
I mean,
true. Like it's
John
the
Landis
70s.
was out there murdering children.
Yeah,
That was
like-
in the 80s. So yeah.
Yeah, it's like fucking things were different. like, yeah, you know, this is what you should be doing.
It's just a.
Hey, do you mind if we keep your kids here a little bit late?
Yeah,
You know,
just a
it's like,
suggestion.
yeah, we'll get them home. It's like, oh yeah, I don't
You mind if I put your kids in this
I don't know.
helicopter?
I don't really
give
know.
them for a
I don't
spin.
care. Yeah. I was going to say Dan Aykroyd murdered a bunch of kids, but he's just in that movie. He's just in the Twilight Zone movies. He didn't kill them. Like, I thought, like,
What if that's
I
what
was
it
saying, like, that
was?
was his scheme or something. Like, Jesus Christ. We should do the Twilight Zone movie, too. It's a good movie. I enjoy that movie a lot.
Yeah, but
Wait, that fridge is empty. There's just, like,
no,
eggs
there was
in there.
eggs.
I know, there's just eggs.
I mean, look at our fridge.
There's more than just eggs in there.
There's Gogurt.
There's sauce. There's like 4 different cans of
There's a lot
tomato
of like
sauce in there.
half-empty sauce pans.
But that's more than just
Yeah,
eggs on the
that's- I
door.
guess, yeah, we could.
That is an empty fridge with eggs on the door. Like, unless I missed it.
Ooh, I like
The lighting in this fucking scene is incredible. Holy shit.
doors being open as like, because that is horrifying. I came home
Yeah.
to my apartment one time and the door was just cracked open.
Oh, fuck.
and
no.
I just
Dude, that fucking gets me. I'm serious. That fucking scares the shit out of me.
no, it's great. It's so effective.
You know what? When people fucking say this movie's not fucking scary, like, sure, I'm not like shaking in my fucking boots here, but like, this is a fucking creepy ass scene. And like, putting myself in, what's his name? Bob Standard, right? That's his
Bob
name?
Standard, yeah.
Yeah, so like, putting myself in his fucking shoes. Well, he's not wearing shoes. All right, putting myself in his fucking feet,
His bare, cold feet and
and his
cuffed
pants,
jeans,
and his fucking jeans.
his half-button flannel.
Yeah. You know, and his glasses, like Michael's about to do. I'm fucking frightened.
Yeah,
Oh my God. What a fucking legendary shot.
yeah.
Like, it really, I mean, it's so fucking simple. Like, what a funny fucking thing to do. You got my beer?
What like, and that's that imagery too of just the sheet ghost with glasses.
Yeah.
And it's
I love
like-
that Michael thought of this little prank, too. It's
Yeah.
a prank.
Yeah,
It is, because he could have just walked in there and killed her.
yeah,
But he's like, I'm going to have some fun with this.
yeah. No, that's fun. He's having fun.
Do you think-
I'm having fun.
Do you think this is the... I feel like Michael Myers, for most of these movies, doesn't have, like, much personality to him. But I feel like this movie, and then maybe, like, the new movies, he has a little bit more personality to him. Would you agree with that at all?
It's there throughout the franchise.
Sure.
But like, yeah, I feel like this and the newer ones like really heighten like him being a little goofy with
Yeah.
it, having a little
Especially
you know,
Kills. Halloween Kills. He's fucking testing out knives and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like he's pulling more pranks and like.
But it's also
in this
like
movie.
I don't know. There's
He's got,
something like I
Michael the
like
pranks.
I like that he wants to be scary. This is what I was saying earlier with the hedge thing. Like he just wants to be
Yeah,
creepy.
yeah.
He wants to be noticed. He wants to be creepy.
He's
and that's-
lurking.
That's super scary.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like those scary like killers who are all like in
Man.
real life who are just all about the theatrics of it.
Also, by the way Laurie picks up that phone there is fucking funny to me. I can never watch that because it looks like it's like maybe the third or fourth take of it. She's like, "Hello," and she's really stiff and like it looks like she's
Oh, I didn't
trying to get
notice.
through the take. There is something kind of funny about it. People at home watching this.
Ooh.
Let me know what you think about Laurie picking up the phone.
What?
'Cause now it's like natural.
If you
It's
think
slipped
your
back into
friend
it.
is fucking like, why are you staying on? I would have hung up.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, that is such
Ugh.
a funny shot, like on its own. Just Michael holding a phone up to
It's
his ear.
cool.
It's great. I think I put that shot. That's like one of the last shots in one of my music videos too.
Yeah,
it's like
it's
a fucking. It's
great.
Michael lifting up the
Like
phone.
imagine how lame that would look if it was like an iPhone 13.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like he's like, oh,
You know,
like
that's
the new movies try and recreate that, and they're like, we're paying homage.
but it's a modern reinvention of Michael picking up a phone. Like, like what the fuck? Yeah, I don't know. There's something about the 70s and the 80s specifically. Horror then, it's like you feel there's so much more. I mean, even before then, but like these times specifically, it's like the isolation of it and just like the way the technology looks is so much cooler. Like, I'd rather have, like, static on a fucking CRT than a fucking flat screen TV, you know?
Yeah,
A CRT TV is so much scarier.
No, I know what you mean.
Or a
I think
library
there's
research
something-
scene, you know?
I think there's something about just how like early it is.
Yeah.
Like, it's a thing with like technology makes the world feel smaller.
It does. I know what you mean.
Because I do like I think I was talking to you about this, just playing with the idea of like being able to call the police, but they're still not able to like
They're
get
not
there
able
in
to
time
get there
or
in
something.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like so many movies write out the cell phone so quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't have service or some shit like that. Or oh,
And
fuck,
you know
I
what?
left my
I'd
charger.
rather them just not acknowledge
Yeah,
the phones.
exactly.
It's like, because I'm not going to think about it. I'm not going to fucking
But
think
also,
about it.
or you can just play with it. Like the world, bad
could.
things still happen
You could.
regardless of like what you have
Whether
at your
you have
fingertips
service or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still not going to get there in time.
Yeah, no, that's fucking horrifying.
They'll be like, we'll get there when we get there.
I saw a movie recently, which I'm not going to spoil what,
Yeah.
but there is a scene, multiple scenes involving policemen,
Yeah.
and it's like there's no help for this
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
situation. That's
They're
great.
not gonna be there.
Play on that shit, man.
I
Like
agree.
I'm so sick of like, oh, I forgot to charge my phone last night.
Oh, my phone's going to die. 3%.
Yeah,
3%, guys. What's your
Yeah.
phone at?
because this movie,
3%,
like,
guys.
the idea of calling the police isn't even a thought in anybody's head.
No,
because
yeah.
nobody knows what's happening.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that's a fucking.
I mean, that's
perfect
even
way to do
realistic
that.
to today.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, just because you have your fucking, I mean, they have a phone.
Yeah, but nobody knows what's happening yet, and
Yeah.
the sheriff's aware. Kind of like I don't think they know that people are dead yet, but he's still
but
he's
like
going around
following
looking
Loomis
for things.
around. He
Yeah,
knows. He's talking to Loomis.
yeah, and
He
they're
knows
still not
stuff.
using that as a safety. I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I
Yeah.
totally agree.
Yeah, more things should play on that. This
Yeah,
is
I agree.
just more of everybody walking around.
I agree. Yeah.
This is
Also,
so
more
cool.
pants like Lori's. I fucking
Yeah.
love Laurie Strode's
Yeah,
outfit.
you know what? I do.
I wish she kept the sweater on. The sweater was cool.
I do really
I
like
miss
the
big 70s
outfits
sweaters.
in 2018. Just
Mm.
not to keep bringing this up, but it really is hard to watch this without comparing.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like it kind of looks like an Urban Outfitters threw up on them, but it's such an exaggerated version of
Sure.
2018 style. Love that shit. Love that.
Sure,
shit.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't feel like it'll be it'll feel like, oh, that's
Like
yeah,
I don't know
that's
what
that-
genuine 70s fashion was like because I
Sure.
wasn't there.
Yeah.
But like there's like I don't know, like Bob's outfit feels like the
Yeah,
equivalent
yeah.
of that,
I know what you mean.
but probably less so. Like I imagine.
Also, look how squished that pumpkin looks, by the way. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. It's very wide.
I love the lens flare.
Look at that. Look how wide that pumpkin is. That's a
Kind of
weird
looks
looking
like
pumpkin.
Mr. Jack Skellington. Ooh.
That does look like Jack Skellington. He's a real guy. Have you ever met him?
What if he showed up?
Nostalgia Ween. You ever
Nostalgia Ween, yeah.
when Nostalgia Critic Jack Skellington walked through the holiday door to my apartment, I was honored, honestly.
You know what? This may be a semi-hypocritical statement because we kind of are doing this right now.
Yeah.
But the thought of somebody doing like a genuine review of this movie, like
Sure.
right now, is kind of funny.
Because it's like, what else can you say?
Yeah, like
And that's why we're just talking gibberish over it. Too.
yeah,
It's like,
yeah. Other
I
than
mean-
if you have like a unique perspective, I don't
Sure.
know, like a review that's talking
Or
about how
just to
good
do,
it's like doing,
like,
like
I guess-
imagine a review of Jaws or like E.T. where it's like
Guys,
just generally accepted to be
The
a good
fact
movie.
that the shark didn't work in this movie is actually a benefit to the film.
I mean, you know what? I can understand, like, at least for the YouTube era, to have that one definitive Halloween review.
It's just,
You know what I mean?
I feel like I have a
So you-
lot to
and,
say
like,
about this
especially
movie,
from a
but nothing to
modern-
review of it. I'm never like I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
offer. I don't have any critiques necessarily.
It's just like, and I think that's
It's
why a
just
commentary
cool.
track
It's
works
so-
for it.
yeah,
you know,
it's so
it's
cool to
like
talk
we can
about
just
this
talk
shit.
about it.
like there's things that I kind of wish happened that don't.
Sure,
like
yeah.
more trick or treaters and doubling down on Halloween imagery.
And
But it's fucking perfect.
It's weird. I like again going back to that. I never fucking noticed how little actual Halloween shit is in this movie.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
always
and it's-
like
it's
I
completely
thought I
green
for real
trees and,
thought it
like,
just
yeah.
ended with like, oh, the trees are green, and like they have their bag of leaves that they scatter.
But
around.
almost something about it feels more normal though. I mean, it isn't like
this might
every
just
house
not be an
is
active
like
town
decked
for
out.
Halloween. You know?
Also, they toy with this idea later. I would love to see a Halloween movie where Halloween is outlawed. in the
Yeah.
town.
Wait, have they not done that?
They kind of toy with it a bit with Halloween,
Halloween 6, yeah.
but like I don't know.
yeah,
I want
yeah.
full on.
That's, by the way, that's fucking weird that I remembered that.
yeah.
So I saw that movie once in 2018. I watched it once. I was barely paying attention, and I knew you were going to say Halloween 6, mainly because I'm like, I don't think that was in any of the other ones. I
Yeah.
kinda, like,
No, it's a
remember.
fun idea. I kind of
It is.
love
They
it.
should have They should really do something with
Yeah,
it.
I have
though,
such
for real.
mixed feelings about like Michael's connection to Halloween,
Yeah.
the holiday, because it is something that I'm like, oh, that's intriguing, and I get so excited about the possibilities of like what's his ties
Yeah.
to this. Anytime they try and answer it, it's the lamest
They
fucking
shouldn't.
thing.
They really shouldn't.
But I
I think the
think
mystery
maybe
is what
tease
makes
that
it more
question,
interesting.
tease there being a connection, but never explain it.
Sure. I think
'Cause I
yeah,
do
yeah,
like
no,
that.
exactly.
I
yeah.
like that idea that there's something
Never.
about this night in particular.
They
I
shouldn't-
don't
they shouldn't
want it to
explain
just
it.
be like coincidental.
No, they
But-
should not explain it
Yeah.
because like I like posing the like putting the thought in your head and just leaving it there.
Well, that's what I love.
Because that's what's interesting
I love
about it.
also my little ends prediction is because like one of the set photos I saw was a missing person billboard.
Yeah.
And I love
Oh, that's
the
good,
idea
yeah.
of playing with this 4-year time. And it's like, around
Yeah.
October, somebody goes missing. And it's like, is it Michael? We don't know. That's fucking
It could
cool
just be
as
somebody
hell.
else. Yeah.
Yeah, it could just be a regular. I mean, people get murdered
Ah!
year round.
Oh. I always forget about how cool.
Look
The
how
finale
blue,
of this movie
blue
is.
that tombstone is compared to like the orange of the pumpkin.
I
That's
know.
sick. Yeah, Michael
I-
made like. Speaking of pranks, he made like an actual
No,
haunted house.
yeah,
for her.
and there's like specters and ghouls all around in this
Yeah.
place. Like right there. Oh, screams. Screams aplenty.
Well,
That's
Screams
fucking
of Plenty,
great.
yeah.
Oh, I love that he's just swinging back and forth.
And like this one too.
Who opened that? Michael had a little string. He had a little he tied fishing line. He was like in the corner. It's like,
No, but it's great. I love the idea that he just wants to be scary. Like it doesn't need to be like a Pennywise, like
No,
literally
no, no,
feeding
no,
on the
no,
fear.
no, no, yeah,
But like
no, I don't
this
want it
is
to be
for
that
him.
either.
He wants that. That's great.
I love again subtlety. This
Yeah.
movie fucking nails it. Because
Yeah.
you might not even fucking see him. man.
Imagine. Speaking of it, imagine like the. Or like,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
That kills that movie for me. I'm serious. I think that movie's really fun. I enjoy most of it, but those sound effects
Yeah.
destroy it for me. And it's such a shame because
Oh,
that would have
this-
been a
his weird
perfect-
turtle walk down the stairs is so
He's
good.
it's you know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of like Friday the 13th Part 4 when Jason like runs. It's like weird to see.
Yeah.
Like him moving fast. It's like I just assume he'll get there.
Yeah.
It's weird to see him kind of have a little bit of a hustle as he goes down the stairs.
I think it's really cool.
yeah.
Fuck.
I mean, yeah. Like, what
Ugh.
else do you? Oh my god. Yeah. What else do you say? You just get excited when you watch
Yeah.
this. Like
Yeah, I'll never understand people calling it boring.
no, fuck
'Cause
that.
it's like
Those people are fucking assholes. Oh, holy shit. By the way, opinion on okay, so Jamie Lee Curtis with long hair or short hair? What do you
long hair.
Long hair?
Long hair.
She pulls off short hair very well, though. That's the thing. I think she pulls it off very well. I think I prefer short hair Jamie Lee Curtis.
Actually, I prefer Jamie Lee Curtis short
Yoga?
hair with a wig on.
Oh, yeah, it's a little teaser.
This is also great too.
Yeah.
This is what we were saying earlier about playing into like being able to access help and having it not work out.
They just shut the fucking
Yeah,
light.
because
Oh, what a
I
great
would do
thing.
the same thing. To be honest, what the fuck is happening? I'd probably let her in.
Yeah, I'd be like, okay, yeah, what are you gonna
But
fucking do?
like, I don't know. Like, yeah.
Yeah. You know what? It would depend on where I'm living at the time.
I
If I'm in a
guess, yeah, if
suburb,
here.
yeah, if I'm in a city, and like I somebody's like, let me in,
Yeah.
please. I'd be like, look,
Well-
I'm sorry. I'll call somebody for you. So, like, I don't know who
What
you
really
are.
fucks with me is there's a bit.
But if
the
I'm in a
opening-
suburb, I'd probably let him in. You know?
There's a bit in the opening of Devil's Rejects where like one of the Devil's Rejects
Yeah.
like pretends to be dead on the side of the road. Car pulls up and they get out to check on them, and then the other person comes out of the bushes. And it's like that fucks with me. Yeah, I'd like to be that person who helps, but I don't know. I don't know
you don't know
I
who's
don't know the
fucking with you,
situation.
right?
Yeah.
And that's horrible. Holy shit, that's such a fucking bad feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that one bit. No way.
It's funny how sluggish he is to open the door.
He's like, I don't fucking care. I'll get to it when I get to it. Chill out, lady.
I want to watch my movies.
Look, I'm trying to watch fucking Forbidden Planet, dude. The coolest movie I've ever seen. It's my favorite movie. I'm a spaceman, for God's sake. I'm a fucking spaceman. You're screaming at me?
I thought Michael was already in the house. I thought like he was already behind the curtains. I thought he was just standing there.
Yeah, I feel like I have so much less to say now.
Yeah, I'm just like invested in the movie.
This whole yeah.
And it's like we were talking over
Ugh.
this entire fucking thing, but like I'm already like back into it, you know?
I was never not. It's just
No. But like it
it's
already
so-
draws me. It just draws me right back in.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah, fuck, holy shit.
I like that couch.
I love the look of this movie so much.
Yeah, it's kind of a
It's
shame
so
it drops
simple,
off,
too.
but I do love that like from we get
Ah.
70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, late 2010s, and
Yeah.
2020s versions
of this
thing.
Yeah.
And that's so fucking cool. It's every decade we get
That's
a
true.
reinterpretation.
You know what? That's kind of. Have you seen all of the Phantasm series? Just the first
Just the
one?
first one, and even then, like it's been a very
Man.
long time.
We got to go through
Yeah,
those.
I've
'cause
seen the
those-
trailers because that's a franchise that
That's-
boggles
that-
my mind.
Well, that's one where, speaking of just like you get every decade
Yeah,
of that, each movie feels like every
Yeah,
fucking
I
decade
don't know,
it came
'cause,
out.
like-
Because the first one, such a 70s movie. The second one, it's like the most 80s movie you'll ever see.
yeah.
The 80s horror movie ever. The third one, it's early 90s. It's fucking feels like the early 90s. And the fourth one was 98. And it
And
feels
then the
like
fifth
a
one
late
just came out like a
90s.
couple years ago, right?
2016.
Yeah,
I kind of liked Phantasm 5.
Yeah.
It's really
I've
interesting.
only seen the first one.
can't
like,
remember
as
the
a
actor who
boy,
plays
and I don't
the-
remember any of it.
I can't remember the actor who plays the tall man, his name. But that was the last movie he did.
Is
I
it good? Oh.
I kind of cried when I watched Phantasm 5. I love Phantasm. And it's the same
Yeah,
director.
I like the music. I had a
It's
CD
great.
with the score.
We got to watch
Sick as
those.
hell.
I'm serious. Those movies
Yeah,
are
I'd like to
fucking
revisit
awesome.
that.
The fourth one's pretty boring. I've only seen it once, though.
Okay,
So it's mostly just people walking in a desert. Maybe
That's
I'd
my
be
favorite
into it.
thing.
Yeah,
if only there was a Halloween movie
yeah,
like that.
Yeah. Imagine Halloween and they're just walking in a desert.
I mean,
There's no Halloween imagery. It's not really on Halloween.
Tarantino was talking about how he was one of the Weinstein boys, and at the time,
Yeah.
the Weinstein's owned the rights to the franchise, and he was talking about how he was like asked to pitch a Halloween sequel, and I think it would have been Halloween 6.
Oh man.
But he wanted it to be the Man in Black from Halloween 5
Yeah.
and Michael like driving across country. And just stopping at different places and killing. That is my favorite thing. That it's literally the same
It's the
character.
same
It's
guy.
the same dynamic. It is the same character, and
Can you
nobody's
believe
talking
that
about
there's
it.
that weird connection between Halloween and the Amazing Spider-Man movies.
Yeah,
Because that's the character too. It's the same character. That's what inspired the character. That is not a joke. I'm not making that up.
what are you talking about?
The character in the comic that is in Amazing Spider-Man 2
No.
is based on. I am not fucking with you.
Oh my god!
I'm fucking with you. I have no
Okay.
idea if that's true, but like, could you fucking imagine if
Yeah, well-
if this guy from the Halloween series invented the Sinister Six? He's like, I created the Doc Ock
It feels like
backpack."
it's the same thing though. Just you have a mystery man in a bolo hat show up at the end of your movie.
Yeah, it's such a
Uh,
funny trend. We should
this-
bring
this
that back. We should
closet
bring that
imagery.
into-
That's so cool. That's so cool.
I
Turning
love
on
the
light.
swinging light. It's great.
The coat hangers going nuts. Him just breaking down the door.
Did Dean Cundy do The Thing? John Carpenter's The Thing. Was he the cinematographer for that? You don't know?
I don't know off the top of my head, but maybe.
Because that wouldn't surprise
But
me.
maybe not.
That wouldn't surprise. Because like fucking Jesus Christ, what a talent!
Yeah.
What a talent! Like Halloween 2, the one thing I really remember about it is like it looked really good.
No, the first three maintain that same like.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the same look, but there is a certain
But there's
style
a
to
style,
it that
there's
is
a feeling
like, yeah,
to it.
that runs through all three.
It just gets a little bit more refined. It gets a
Yeah.
little bit cleaner.
Yeah, yeah, especially with Halloween 3.
Yeah. I love that movie.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
great.
fucking love Halloween 3 so much.
But that's the thing, like people like talking about whether or not this series should have become an anthology. It's like that would have been cool. Don't get me wrong, like I love how weird these movies get.
Yeah.
And I do love this franchise. But I don't know, it's so much like Halloween being an anthology doesn't just
It's
mean
perfect.
it's we need these guys specifically to be
Yeah.
doing it. You need
Yeah,
John
yeah.
Carpenter, Deborah Hill, Alan
I
Howarth,
think
and
that's
John
would've-
Carpenter
I think
doing the
that's what would
score.
have kept them
and
wanting to work
Dean
on it
Cundy.
too.
Yeah.
Like, just the fact that it's like, sure, it has a Halloween name, but it's a different. We can do whatever we want.
Yeah,
with
but
it.
that Halloween branding in my mind is them,
Oh,
not
for sure. Yeah,
necessarily
yeah.
Michael Myers,
I agree.
which I'm fine with where the franchise goes
yeah,
for the most part. But I don't know. Like, I think people are like, well, then why not just make it its own thing?
yeah.
Because it's like the Halloween brand was them up until this
Yeah, yeah.
point. It's
I
not
agree.
Michael Myers,
Yeah, Halloween
So-
4. It's just like it's a
which
different
works
team for the most part, right?
I love Halloween 4,
sure,
but everyone involved creatively is different. The only
It's
people
different.
that come back, off the top of my head, there might be somebody somewhere
Yeah.
that I'm not
that might
thinking
be
of.
like a
Alan Howarth.
like a fucking grip who's
Does
like
the
setting up
score.
lights. Who's the same guy?
Yeah. Mustafa Akkad stays producing throughout everything.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's as this series goes on, you get more and more distant from like anybody involved with this first movie. Like
Yeah.
especially with Resurrection. Like it
Oh
just
my
feels
God,
alienating.
Yeah, that feels like a completely different
Yeah.
thing. Have you seen Terror Train?
Is that the New Year's Eve one?
Yeah, with Jamie Lee Curtis is in it.
No.
It's kind of fun.
Cool.
I like it. I'm thinking about Jamie Lee Curtis movies
yeah.
from like this era, you know, like late 70s, early 80s.
Oh, fuck. This is cool too.
This
Seeing
is-
them
oh,
come
it's
together for the
awesome.
first time. And that,
Isn't that
like, just,
fucking
yeah, Michael
wild?
just looking like a normal person.
That makes it great. That's perfect.
I love the stretch that the mask has too when he
Yeah,
pulls it
yeah,
back
yeah.
on. That's all. It's like a Spider-Man shot.
Yeah, it is. Wow. I can't believe this is like the fucking end of it already. This movie flies by.
Yeah.
It really does. It's short.
Ugh.
It's so fucking short. I am like a fucking firm believer of the hour and a half, hour 35 movie.
I think a movie,
If it needs to be 2
a
hours,
story
I'm
takes
fine
as
with
long as
that.
it takes. I'm cool with
I
it.
agree.
Because it's also like, especially with watching
But
things
I
at home,
prefer-
I don't have to watch a 4-hour movie in one sitting.
Yeah. I prefer to watch a movie in one sitting.
I think it just
but-
depends on the story. A story takes as long as it takes.
No, I agree. But, you know,
I do.
I
hate,
love a good
having-
hour and a half movie.
yeah, I do hate having a minimum though.
No,
of,
yeah,
like,
yeah. You shouldn't
Which-
limit it, but
Interesting. Also, this is
oh,
yeah.
perfect.
Fucking, what can you even
perfect
say?
fucking ending.
There's a TV cut of this movie
yeah.
that's got 12 extra minutes of footage
What?
because they had to pad it out to fit a full TV runtime of 2 hours.
No
and-
way.
There's also stuff that they had to take out on top of that.
What
So
the fuck?
there's an extended cut.
That's
The added
only
footage,
a TV extended cut too.
yeah,
It's not like a
I mean,
official-
the deleted scenes are on like the Blu-ray. There might have
Okay,
been
yeah.
a DVD release at some point in time. I'm
Yeah.
not sure, but it's the TV cut of the movie, and it's kind of cool because it
That's
ties.
cool.
There's nothing really that great added to it, and
Sure.
everything you can do without, but it does tie things a little bit more into the twist in Halloween 2, which is cool. So,
Sure.
just wanted to
that's
bring that
pretty
up.
cool.
But yeah, I think that's really interesting that
Also,
exists.
this is like probably my favorite ending to any Halloween movie,
Yeah,
where it just cuts to different fucking locations. It's like, where could Michael be? He could be anywhere. He could be at any of these places. He could even not be there.
yeah, yeah. It's just out somewhere.
Fucking amazing way
And
to
also-
end that movie.
This is the use of orange credits on a black background.
Yeah.
I
Right.
like just play with your credits. Just play with that. This is
You
such a
don't
perfect
need-
thing to walk
You
out. to.
don't- Michael age 6, Michael age 23. Yeah, he's 23. Like at the end.
Yeah, I mean, if what
makes sense.
63 and then
makes
to
sense.
78, yeah. I'm not going to do the math, but I'm just going to have faith in that.
Yeah, they did the math.
Wow.
That's not my job to do the fucking math. They did the math. They're making
Well,
the
so
movie.
we have orange lights. I know this is a visual or an
You're not
audio
gonna
thing, and
fucking
I'm
see
doing a
this.
visual thing right now. But yeah,
You're
we
not
have
gonna
orange
see this.
lights, and that mixed with the black and orange going on right now. Really
I
cool.
read the credit of Best Boy as Beast Boy. I'm
Beast
like, who's
Boy
the
was in this
Beast?
movie.
Who's the Beast?
Best Boy is such a fun. I don't know what a Best Boy does, but that is such
I think
a
that I
funny
feel like that's
title
a
on a
made up
film.
fucking title.
No,
that's-
it's a real thing.
Is it?
Yeah,
I went to film school. I don't fucking know what that is.
yeah.
What's
No,
that?
that's a real credit. Best Boy.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. That's the thing. It's just such a funny title.
I know what a fucking grip is, and that was right under Best Boy.
Yeah.
I don't know what a fucking Best Boy. Hey, if anybody knows what a Best Boy is, let me know.
Oh, that was Forbidden
me an email.
Planet.
I knew
Crazy.
it. Yeah, I have a
Alright,
sealed copy of that
um,
on VHS.
So that was Halloween. In case you couldn't glean it from our commentary, we both
Wait, that
really
was
like
wait,
this movie.
that was Halloween.
So, yeah, thank
Wait,
you
we just
very
watched-
much for listening.
Oh,
I hope you have a wonderful night and happy Halloween.
ooh, spooky. All right.